Good morning. Welcome. Heather from Heather's Zenful Crochet here, and welcome to my Thursday video. This is going to be kind of like a vlog type video. I am still preparing for my market. My market is this Saturday, June 6th, and I am going through and pricing a bunch of items and entering them onto my tablet in my Squarespace app. I've got quite a pile here still to go through. I've already done everything that was in the office and that big long tote I had, and I still got a tote and 4 small bags up here of items that I need to get priced and entered into my Squarespace. They're already priced. I did decide to put the stickers on the price tags already on them, and then adjusting the price as I see necessary. So that is what I'm doing. And I also want to show you what I got at a yard sale this past weekend. Super cool, and I thought you guys would really appreciate it because a lot of you like spooky like I do. So I'm going to show you what I got at this yard sale. All right, this is what I got at one single yard sale this weekend. Look at them all. Aren't they beautiful? They're all Raid Done Halloween mugs. Well, except for this. This is a candle holder. Look at how cool this is. It is like a Mr. and Mrs. Skeleton. And they're candle holders. How cool are they? They're getting ready to pop the question, I think. Something in his hand got broken off, but we'll deal with it. And that came in a set with that guy, our little skeleton bowl. They're really cool. That was, for this and the bowl was $3. And then the mugs, the ones that don't have lids, were 50 cents. And the ones with lids were $1. And then I got a little, it's just a ceramic little candy corn that says candy corn. That was $1. And then over here, oops, is a little witch hat. It's just a ceramic witch hat. It says witch please on it. And that was only $1. We've got this mug back here that says haunted on it, and the lid is like a little haunted house. Isn't that awesome? We got this mug here that says eek. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I've only got one overhead light in here. And the lid is a ghost. We got the one that says candy corn with the little candy corn lid. It looks like a gnome with the nose sticking out of it. I love these. These are my favorite. The green ones that say toxic, I've got 2 of those. But the other one looks like it's been dripping, which that one's my #1 favorite right there. And then that one. Then we got a black one that says spooky. The other one with the lid is black that says magic with a witch cat riding a broom on the lid. And then I didn't get this in the yard sale. I got this for my birthday a couple years ago. This had a flower in it. It says magic potion on it because my birthday's in October. So yeah, that is my spooky haul from yard saling this weekend. We got all of these, and I got 2 cloth placemats that were in the shape of a spider web with a couple cute spiders on them, and my husband got like a couple cameras. All of that for $17.50 at that yard sale. What a steal. So I had to display them up in my dining room. I just absolutely love it. Love, love, love. And yes, I am going to be using them. Not using them today, but I will be using them. Okay, so now all I'm going to be doing, as I said, is pricing, well, putting my thank you stickers on the tags here, double checking the price, see if I think the price is okay. I have raised the price on several things. Haven't really lowered the price on anything, but I have raised the price on several things. So, yeah, that is what I'm going to be working on. Just putting little thank you stickers on there and adjusting the price as I see fit and entering it into my Squarespace. So this is what I've been keeping some of these items in. It's just a little, these are the bags that you get like bedding in when you buy them in the store. So I've just been storing some of my items in here, whatever will fit in here, in these little bags. I only have 4 of these little bags though, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm gonna take these or not. They're supposed to be spiders with a booty. And there's like a little booty made into the back of the spider, but the legs look funky. And when it sits, look at the legs. That one, I think I screwed the legs up on. This one, the legs are correct, but it don't sit up very well. It wants to roll over on its eyeballs. I don't think anybody will get it. I think I'll just hang on to those as like decoration for around my office or something. I've got this little mini witch hat. It doesn't have anything that it goes with, so I might save that and put it on like another chubby raven or something like that. I really like that color though. Candy corn bat. Cute. Guys, and everything is entered into my Squarespace. I did notice I have a lot of one-offs. Told my husband, I said, if we don't have enough room for everything on the tables, which I doubt I will, we may have to put things out as things sell. I really don't want to do that because what if somebody wanted that item before I put it out, you know? So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. So I will have 3 tables, but I have a lot of stuff, and some of it's big stuff, and I don't know that it will all fit. Let me know, guys. Those of you who do markets, do you guys do that? If you have too much inventory for your tables, you put things out as things sell. So yeah, as I said, this is only my second market, so I need advice if you have it. Alright guys, I just got my square reader all attached to my phone and my tablet, so I can use either or. And so I think I'm pretty well done with getting everything ready. Yeah, I writing down a list of everything I need to take so I don't forget anything, writing things down as I think about them, so hopefully I don't forget anything. And yeah, so now I think I can just crochet and add things to my inventory as I feel that I need to or want to. So I'm gonna put you over here on my computer screen and we're gonna spin the wheel and see what the spinning wheel has to say that we should be making today. Okay, here's our spinning wheel. Let's see what it tells us to make today. Okay, I just made one of those, so I actually have 2 of those for my market, so I don't think I need to make any more. I'm gonna remove that. I don't have the right color blue for the Snorlaxes at the moment until I can order some more yarn, so we won't be making that one. I had to restart the spinning wheel, so I have the spinning wheel saved, and so now everything I removed previously is now back on the spinning wheel, so that's why we're getting things I've already removed. I just made 2 damn it dolls. I don't know that I would need to make any more. No, we just made 2. Alright, I have 2 of those. I don't think I'm going to need any more just yet. I have one of those, and I don't know. I don't think I'll make another one until that one sells, because it's a little more work than it should be for a keychain, so we'll skip that for now. No, I've already got 2 owls. I'm not doing another owl. I have 2 of those already. Oh. Yeah, no, I can't make those either because I am basically out of brown yarn. I do have some, but I don't think I have enough to make anything with the yarn that I have left. Oh my gosh. I have one of those. Should I make another one of those? Nah. I thought I already deleted that out of this list. What the heck? I mean, before I started recording. Should I make another Spider-Man? I think I need to make smaller items. I've got lots of medium and I don't know. I've got lots of items in my $15 range. I've got several items in the $20 to $25 range. So, maybe not. I don't think jellyfish are good sellers. I don't think I'm going to do those either. Axolotl. Okay. I do only have 2 axolotls. I've got a pink and a blue one. And I know axolotls are pretty popular, so maybe I should make some of those. Just got to decide on what colors to make. Because the other 2 I made in Parfait Plush. Okay, we're going to make an axolotl. I might make a couple more. Get one in each color maybe. So I am going to do this one in the color purple. So Parfait Plush. The main body is going to be this lilac color. And then the gills are going to be the darker purple, and this is iris. So main color, and then the gills are going to be the darker color. And then we'll make maybe a green one, and then maybe a yellow one. So yeah, okay, we're gonna make some axolotls. As I said, I've only got 2, and I think having a rainbow axolotls would be fun, and it gives some more items that aren't spooky related to my table. So the pattern that I use for my axolotl is Swampy the Axolotl. Let me pull it up here. By Peach Puff Patterns. We always start with the body, the head. Oh, I always forget we start with a chain. And then if you ever make this pattern, she tells you to mark stitches for where the eyes should go. I do recommend doing that because otherwise your eyes will end up crooked like my first axolotl did. So I always try to make sure I mark my stitches where she says to. And get a couple extra stitch markers ready. And then you always want to make sure your legs are even when you're making this pattern as well. Adjust your stitches accordingly to your tension. That way you make sure your legs are lined up and not all cockeyed and wonky. So those are my hello. Sorry about the abrupt stop of the video. My dogs needed out, and I don't remember what else. And then it was time to clock in for work. So the recording stopped for yesterday, but I did finish my purple axolotl. This tail seems skinnier than the other ones, but probably not. But this is no-sew if I did not say that. So one purple axolotl done, and now I'm going to do green. I'm going to stick with the Parfait Plush. So the main body of this one is going to be spearmint, and then the gills are going to be the sage green. I have like a regular green grass green color, but the sage green looked better with this spearmint green, so I'm going to do it. So alright, we've got our purple one all done. It's going to go in the basket. Oh, and he stayed in the basket. So, yeah. Alright. And it is, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Yes, June 3rd. I had to go in town last night after work and watch my grandkids for a little bit. So I did not get any crocheting done last night after work. 3, 4, 5. Chain 4. So yeah. I just got in here. I've got my YouTube all set up to watch a video. I've got No Catchy Names latest video on And yeah, we're just gonna keep making our axolotls. If I have time, I might make another one if I can find another color that I want to make them in. Maybe orange or yellow. I think an orange one would be cool. Maybe. We'll see. If I'm not sick of making these, I might make an orange or yellow one. Or I might spin the wheel again. We'll see. So, yeah, let's get this one made and see how we're feeling after that. And, by the way, guys, the shirt I'm wearing, I got at a yard sale. So, last weekend, there was a yard sale we stopped at. I bought my desk mat. It's just a plain black desk mat. And then they had a Cub Cadet lawnmower there for 50 bucks that my husband bought. Riding lawnmower for 50 bucks that my husband bought. They said all it needed was a new battery. So he bought a riding lawnmower for 50 bucks at this house. Well, we don't have a truck. So they said we could come back for the lawnmower once we got a truck and trailer to haul the lawnmower with. So my stepdad, after we got done yard selling, my stepdad went and borrowed a trailer and hauled the lawnmower home for us. But when we got back to that house where the lawnmower was, they had pulled the lawnmower out of their garage, and then anything that they didn't sell in their garage sale, they had just put out on their curb for free pickup. And there was a box of clothes there. So my husband grabbed the box of clothes, and there was another box of just odds and ends stuff. But the other desk mat that I was looking at was in that box as well. So I've got 2 desk mats on my desk now. And then the shirt was in that box of clothes. It says travel more, worry less, which, yes, I need to follow that rule. It's a really nice shirt. It's one of those, like, moisture wicking material shirts. It feels really nice. It was my size. There was like 4 or 5 shirts in there that were my size. Very exciting. I don't look at clothes very often at yard sales. But yeah, there was like 4 or 5 shirts in there that fit me. And there are other shirts in there, too small for me, but would fit my daughter. So I gave the rest of the clothes to my daughter. So yeah, that was a win-win situation there for going back and having a box of free stuff. Okay. I am not sure if I got that right. I'm going to start over with the chain here. My ceiling fan is making that ticking noise again. I have to shut it off for a little bit. But, okay, I'm going to get to going on our axolotl, so see how much I can get made today before work. Alright, the body is all done. These are, honestly, once you get the hang of the pattern and you get to know your tension and where the legs need to go. My front legs are always, they go where the pattern says to go, but the back legs, I've got to adjust like 1 stitch over for the back legs. And for this one, I did slip stitches down the chain for the leg where the pattern calls for single crochets, and it makes the legs straighter. The single crochets make it curl, the legs curl. I used slip stitches this time and the legs are straighter. So now what I need to do is go and do the gills, which are surface crocheted on. So yeah. Oh, and I did the tail a little different this time too. So typically you would do, you do the tail in rows, and they do 4 single crochets in the rows. I did 6 this time. I don't think the tail is any, I threw the other axolotl, any like bigger, but the gap at the top is a little bit smaller to close off when you're crocheting around the tail. So those are the 2 small changes I did with this one. So now I just need to put the gills on. And as I said, I'm going to be using my sage green color. Alrighty, here is the green axolotl with the sage green gills. Cute. I'm not sure if I want to make another axolotl or not, to be quite honest with you. I've got 4 now. I think I might spin the wheel again. Let's see what else we can come up with. Oh, I need to price tag him while I'm thinking about it. Okay, and I'm putting a price tag of $15 on these, if I did not say that already. Okay, here we are back at the spinning wheel. I didn't take that axolotl off of there, but oh well. Okay, I've got 4 of those already. I don't think I need to make any more of those just yet. Alright, so pie. That is the strawberry rhubarb pie. I probably should make another one because the rhubarb fest is this weekend as well. Okay, I've got my colors for my pie. Oh, my hair. I'm using Premier Basic Chanel Brights. And I'm going to be using the color Sand for the pie crust. And is that the right? I've got a partial skein here. Yeah. So I'm going to finish the skein, which will probably give us a new label to put in our basket. And then for the inside, I'm going to try to use this inside of this, what is this one? Bernat Blanket Ombre color. Because that's really indicative to the color of a strawberry rhubarb pie. So I'm going to use the center of that for the center of the pie. This pattern is a free pattern. You can get the link off of Instagram, but the pattern goes to the designer's blog, and then it's free on the blog. I will put the link to the blog where the pattern is at down in the description for you guys. The pattern is made in joined rounds, which I'm not going to do joined. I'm just going to do in a continual spiral, which should not change the look of it at all. So, alrighty, we are going to get going on our, strawberry rhubarb pie. I almost said cherry pie. So strawberry rhubarb pie, and see how much of it I can get done before work. I might be able to finish it, not sure. And there we are, the end of that partial skein. So now I can start this other skein and put our label in our basket of labels we're saving to see how many labels I use for 2026. Alright, so the pie crust is done. We fasten off because then we attach the top to it. So the pie crust, or the pie filling, looks like we increase out to 36. Was that 36? No. This increases out to 48. But we've got a front loop. No, we don't. Yeah, okay. It tells you how to attach it with the top, the filling having only 36 in the round. Alright, pie filling is all done. So now we attach our pie crust color to both the crust and the filling to attach, and we make the scalloped edge as we attach. Alrighty guys, so the pattern calls for you to do, so this is the crust. I got the little scalloped edge. The other one, I made the scallops turn down, but this one turns up. I thought I did it the same way, but I did not, which, it's okay. I'll have two different kinds of pies because the other one has the lattice work across the top, but I think I'm going to leave this one as is. So we'll have this one where the scallops curl up with no lattice, and then the other pie is the scallops curl down and it has lattice on it. So sounds like I'm saying lettuce. Lattice work on top. But I think I want to leave this one without the lattice, and I can curl those down if I wanted to. It sits okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this one as is without the lattice. Give them a couple different options for pies. But you can definitely do that if you want. And yeah, okay, so our pie from the spinning wheel is all done. This is going to be going to my second booth because this Saturday they are having their Rhubarb Fest, which is a big festival in the center of town, and it is the biggest event that town has. Thousands of people come to town to this festival, and there are vendors across 2 blocks of the center of town, and the store where my booth is at is right there at the center, the main center intersection of town where the festival is going on. So since I'm doing my market in a different town the same day, I'm hoping my booth there does well, so I wanted to have some rhubarb things there. So I've got 2 strawberry rhubarb pies and the strawberry rhubarb turtle that I made. I think I might need to make a couple more rhubarb leaf keychains, and then I think that'll be it, and then we'll just hopefully see what I sell off of my shelves after the Rhubarb Fest. So okay, so here we go. 1 strawberry rhubarb pie done. Good morning. It is the next day. I showed you that I finished my pie, so it is now Thursday the 4th. I need to get this video edited so it can go out today. I did spin the wheel again last night after work, and it gave me F-bomb. So I had enough time yesterday after work before I started dinner and whatnot. I got the bomb part made. Now I need to make the F and get it glued on, and I do want to make a couple more of these, so I think I'm going to continue making some of these as I'm editing this video. As I said, I kind of batch make these. I make all the bodies of them, and then once they're all done, then I'll go back and make all the F's, and then I'll go and attach all the flames and make the flames on them. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do as I edit this video. So I just wanted to hop on here and show you what I'm going to be working on. But yeah, this is going to be the end of this video, so I have time to edit and get this uploaded for you guys today. I officially have 2 days before my market. really know if I'm going to do a mock setup or not. I probably should. I have my tablecloths. I want to test and get those on my table so I know how to do it before my market. And then I've got some crates and risers and stuff, so yeah, I think I will maybe do a mock setup. If I do, once the mock setup's done, I might show you a little clip of that, not in this video, but later in the week. So, alrighty guys, that is going to be it for me today. Let's put, what did we make? We made an axolotl, a couple axolotls, a pie, and that was, I think that's it. So, if there's an axolotl emoji, put an axolotl down in the comments if you watch to the end, or a pie if there's a pie emoji. Either or. If there's not an axolotl, do a pie. So, yeah, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I am doing a subscriber challenge. I am going to make tiny little ghosts for every subscriber that I get up until 1,000 subscribers. I am currently at 660 subscribers, so that means I need to make 330 more ghosts. I did gain 1 subscriber, so I need to make that ghost, and then for every subscriber I'm going to be making a ghost. So if you want me to make a ghost for you, subscribe and I will make a tiny little ghost for subscribing. I'm thinking about selling them, so if you would want to buy a ghost commemorating, or not really commemorating, but if you want your ghost that I make, just shoot me a comment down below or shoot me a message. I did have somebody tell me they commented on the video that I made about the challenge I'm going to be doing, and they said they subscribed and they asked me to make a pink ghost, so I'm going to make a pink ghost for them. I don't know if they want to purchase it or not, but yeah, they're not all going to be white. I'm going to do different colors, so yeah, that'll make it a little more interesting too. I thought about doing, if you want a ghost and that you wanted a certain color, just let me know and I'll make it a certain color. But I'm afraid I might miss somebody's comment and miss making the color that they want. I don't know. But I thought about doing that. Let me know if you think that's a good idea or not. So, alrighty guys. Blah, blah, blah. That is it. So, thank you all so much for clicking in and watching today. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.